look. So I am over 40, and a lot of women comment about my makeup. Decided to do was do a video regarding my makeup routine and how simple and quick it is to get that look. So here we go. So you guys know we have to start off with a primer. I don't go expensive with primers at all. Primer or primer, they do their job. Some people live by specific primers. I don't. I just need it to do what it do. So as an African American woman, we already have oily skin. I do have a skincare routine. I'm trying to rub and talk at the same time. A skincare routine that I will be doing, and as I look here too, I'm looking in my mirror, that I will be doing as well, on how I try to keep my skin as clean and clog my pores from being clogged. I started this routine with my eyebrows already done because my eyebrows take the longest, and I didn't want this to be a long, drawn out tutorial. Number one, it's really forgiving on your skin. Number two, it doesn't clog your arteries. It doesn't clog your pores. Blooper. Doesn't clog your pores. Number three is it doesn't transfer. So if you hug someone, I know you guys have had these things happen where you hug someone and your makeup is on their shirt. That is so embarrassing. So that's one of the main reasons why I use the double wear, because it does not transfer. So I'll just go in with my little brush. A lot of people use the little sponge. I prefer the brush, and just basically paint this on my face. There's no rhyme or reason or whatever. I just make sure that I try to cover up as much as possible any imperfections. I have some hyperpigmentation on my skin, and so I just cover that as much as possible. Ladies, make sure that you do your neck. I don't do all the way down, but I don't want that line. You know what I'm saying? So I do cover my neck as much as possible. And voila. Pretty simple and fast. Now don't ask me about what brush are you using. I have no idea. So I just make sure I'm completely covered on. Now, I get a lot of, you still wear concealer? You know, yes, I still wear concealer. As you get older, you get dark spots around your eyes. I mean, the little raccoon eyes. Some women say, hey, when you get a certain age, you shouldn't wear concealer. I totally disagree. I think as you get older, you need to wear concealer because you need to hide those dark spots. Now, I don't go crazy with the concealer, but I do use it. It does wonders for me. And I'm going to just tell you, you should always go in with the concealer a couple of shades lighter than your skin tone. And for me, it's the fawn. So I do my T on my face, basically. I don't go here because I try to keep as natural as possible. I don't want to look too made up, but I do want to look like I made an effort to get myself ready in the morning. So now I go in with my sponge, and yes, my sponge is not clean because I've used it a couple days. I try to wash my sponge once a week, sometimes twice a week, just depends on how much concealer I've used. So as you can see how I blended that out. This side, blend it out. See, it's all blended out. Just keep blending. Until you get the look that you want. So you can barely tell that I have on concealer, but you can tell that I made an effort to cover up those dark spots under my eyes. I just blend a little on my forehead. So those areas where the sun hits you, right in your T-zone, those are the areas that I personally add concealer. Okay. So we are all concealed. And then I go in with my setting powder. So this is not in any set order. This is the way I do my makeup. So just takes a little bit of your setting powder. Now, you guys know that if I'm not sponsored by someone, I don't tell you the name of the product. You have to ask me in my comments. Concealer. And this stuff is super cheap and it will last you for a long time. This was probably actually a high price compared to what I usually purchase it for. This one was $3.99. I usually get these two for $5. And again, they last you forever. So I go under my eyebrows just to line them out, to catch any unwanted lines that I might see. Girl concealer for the top because you will actually have a shadow. So I just use it for the bottom and then I blend that out. So this is the brush and I just blend that out just to make sure that there is no fine lines. So again, I'm brushing my brows out right up under where I set that concealer, just to make sure that they're blended evenly. And I have can you guys see that little bald spot I have right there in my eyebrows? So what I do is I just take my pencil here and just fill it in a little bit. You don't want to fill it in too much. Just dab on there just a little bit to fill it in. And then take your brush and blend it out. Just blend it out. You don't want a whole bunch, just a dab on there and blend it out. Okay, so that's my brows. Now, I don't bake too much on my powder, my setting powder. I don't let it bake too much. I just don't want it to be too bright. And as you can see what I'm doing, I'm pushing the powder in under my eyes. I sweep away some of the product, but I also push it in. The reason why I push it in is because it makes the product last longer instead of sweeping it off your eyes. I hope you ladies can see what I'm doing. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with another brush, and this is another brush. What I'm doing now is just, I don't use a highlighter or any contour for my cheeks. I do a natural contour. Basically what I do is I take a clean brush, and this is my clean brush. I know my brushes, they probably look dirty because they have brown on them, but they're clean. But I just take a clean brush and I do a natural contour with my own skin tone by removing some of the makeup. So I hope you guys can see that. It's just a natural contour of my own skin color. And right now it probably looks a little pasty or whatever, but trust me, it's gonna oxidize through the day and it's gonna just even out and look flawless, like I'm telling you guys. So my next little trick I have is, instead of doing a contour with a brush, I use my fingers and I just contour my nose with my fingers, just like this. Again, it gives you more of a natural contour and it removes just a little bit of the setting powder from your nose and a little bit of your LA Pro Girl Concealer from your nose. It's a natural contour. You don't need anything else. I promise you, it's gonna all fall together. So next, I I take my highlighter, and again, I won't be showing the highlighter because they don't sponsor this, but I take my highlighter and I put a little highlighter in the crease of my eyes. Just a dab in the crease of my eyes. And if you kind of, the product kind of comes off a little bit, so you can use a brush to clean it up. And then I also go on my waterline. I know I'm hoping I'm making you guys crazy by going back and forth, but I'm trying to look in the mirror to make sure it's being applied correctly, and then look back at you guys so you can see what I'm doing. Okay? So after you put that in your waterline, I also take some of the setting powder. I go over my bridge of my nose. And right now, that might look like a lot of product on the bridge of my nose. But again, you use your handy dandy tool, which is your finger, and just rub the bridge of your nose to bring that shine down some. Okay. Then you want to do just a little dab on the top of your lip. You guys can see that, just a little dab. That's it. And then the last part is your brow bone. Okay, where's my ears? Again, I am anal with the eyebrows, so I always double check my eyebrows just to make sure they are all together, because we all want the perfect brown. There we go. Okay, so eyeliner. Why do we open our mouth when we put our eyeliner on? Okay, I'm gonna stop. And I take my eyeliner back just a little bit past my eye, making just a little sharp angle or a wing, whatever you want to call it. See that wing? And then just to add to my waterline. You guys see that? And these are falsies, just so you guys know, these are falsies. But they are falsies that are glued in, so these don't come off every day. These stay on. I sleep in these. And what I'll do is, after I lay these edges down and everything, I'll show you guys the completed look at the end. All right? Again, if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, please subscribe to my channel. Want to know what products I'm using, just let me know. I am a woman over 40 and I still contour.